Yo, welcome and welcome back to a Stiff Receipt. It's been a while since we've had a new video on the channel. Hopefully that's going to change starting now. Hopefully be doing more shorter stuff and the podcast as well on hopefully a regular basis. We got the first Raw of the new year. It's supposed to be this big epic show, day one. The whole new year, they're just gonna go out there and blow everybody away, right? With this fantastic show. Well, not really. So given that they're advertising this as a special show, which they're also advertising NXT as a special show, and SmackDown as a special show, so I guess it ain't so special, is it? They decide that, okay, well, we got this special show going. We need to kick this off with something big. The match that everybody wants to see. Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax. What? What the fuck? Nah, maybe there are somewhere, somehow, some Nia Jax fans. Maybe. I don't know. I've never met one, but there could be some somewhere. So they decided to start the show with this match and have Nia Jax go over on Becky Lynch for some reason. Odd way to start everything out. Then next up, we get this awesome match. We get freaking Imperium versus Kofi Kingston and Jey Uso. Like, that's awesome. That's fantastic tag match. Sign me up. Well, unfortunately, I guess Giovanni, like, over-rotated when Kofi went for a drop kick. He drop kicked him right in the jaw. And they had to end the match early due to ref stoppage. Apparently, he ended up being concussed. So sending all the good vibes out to Giovanni. Hopefully he's all right and gets to return to the ring soon. And then we move on to the next segment, which was R-Truth versus the Judgment Day, basically on Miz TV, which arguably was probably the best part of the show. Anything to do with R-Truth is fantastic, and everything that they're doing with R-Truth and the Judgment Day is just amazing. So good. I did point this out to someone the other day, though. It's kind of funny to me how this storyline that they're doing with R-Truth and the Judgment Day is literally cut and fucking pasted from exactly what they did with Sami Zayn and the Bloodline. Just thought that was kind of funny. I wanted to point that out. Okay, now we go out moving over to Ivy Nile versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship. I have been very vocal about Rhea Ripley being this great presence and this great looking champion. Like, she looks like a champion. She has the vibe, the aura, as people like to say, right? But her matches have been dookie. I would say a good majority. Most of her matches have just been incredibly mediocre and short. Her match against Charlotte at WrestleMania was probably her best one. She had one pretty good one with Natalya, but she's fought Natalya a bunch of times now at this point. I don't even remember which match that was. And, you know, it just keeps going on. I'm like, is she really a good champion? Like, these matches they're just not good. They're very mediocre. Well, I will say, this match, Ivy Nile versus Rhea Ripley, this match was pretty freaking good. This is one of the better ones that I've seen of Rhea as current champion. I don't know why it's taken this long for this to happen, but it was a really great match. And before we get to the topic at hand here, just briefly want to go over the last two matches. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks versus Natalya and Tegan Nox. It was whatever. It was a match. It was definitely a match. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Once again, it's a fantastic match. Seth Rollins cannot put on a bad match. And realistically, Drew McIntyre can't either. They're both fantastic. I feel like a lot of people thought that this might have been it. This might have been Drew's time, especially given this was a special show. But no, Seth Rollins came out on top. I'm gonna be real. I'm not upset about it. If it could have gone either way. If Drew would have won, I would have been fine. Seth wins, I'm fine. Like, either man winning is great. It was a fantastic match. It was like 20 minutes long. It was incredibly good. Damian Priest tried to come out and cash in his briefcase, and in typical fashion, it doesn't happen. because he just can't catch a break, I guess. I'm honestly, I am starting to feel a little bad for Drew McIntyre at this point, because he deserves the shot. He deserves the title with an actual audience of people. But I think we have too many other good things that we could be doing right now story-wise, and I just don't think he's going to get it. At least not right now. Now, for the moment everybody's been waiting for, the reason everybody is here, right? So, Triple H, on his Twitter account, has been teasing out, oh, we're gonna have a former champion appearing on Raw. So everybody better stay tuned, better tune in so you can see who it is, right? You know, everybody's throwing out all these names, who it's gonna be, all these guys that are like retired or in like different companies coming over here. And I'm like, no. We're overthinking this, right? It's somebody who's like we haven't seen in a while. So my assumption, Sheamus. Figured that was a good guess, right? He's been out injured, I think since August, and the former WWE champion. Makes sense. Sheamus. The other one I thought, well, Braun Strowman. He's also been out with an injury. He former WWE champion. It'd probably be him. I'm like, I wouldn't be like bummed either of them. Both of them is kind of like meh, especially Strowman, but like I figured it'd be something like that, right? So we're all sitting there waiting for the son of a bitch to come up, and then music hits. Didn't immediately recognize the music, but the crowd just fucking explodes in boos. And then they pan over to the screen. Jinder Mahal, big ass letters right there. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You sons of bitches got everybody hyped up for Jinder Mahal. Crazy, insane. And then it's just like, okay, well, let's let him cook a bit here, right? And then you think about it. It's like, well, this is kind of clever. Like, nobody likes Jinder Mahal. He's basically a glorified jobber at this point, right? And they hype up this thing so that everybody be super disappointed, giving him just nuclear levels of heat to try to get something going with him as like a legit heel. Like this is big brain. So he gets out there on the mic, and realistically, the promo wise wasn't bad. But then we started getting into like political and like racial shit and the anti-American promo stuff. I'm like, what year is this? It's like it was almost nostalgic. Like it was something that you would have heard like in the early 2000s. It was kind of cringy, but like it worked, right? I was like, this could kind of work out for them. They bring in another dude that just everybody hates, is a big heel here. And it's not like Jinder Mahal, it's not like he doesn't have like the look or the vibe. Like they could definitely, you know, use him. So I'm like, okay, well, this was kind of a clever thing that they did here. Well, then The Rock's music hits. Wait, hold on. Wait, why is The Rock coming out here? What could The Rock possibly have to contribute to this situation? The Rock comes out there, delivers the just most mediocre, drizzling shit ass promo I've ever heard. And it's crazy. I think this one was probably even worse than the one that he did this last time, whenever that was. And it's making me question now, was The Rock ever good at promos? Or has it just been so long that his promo style has aged poorly? Or he's just not, you know, he's rusty on the mic, but terrible. It was not good at all. And anybody who thinks otherwise, I'm sorry, you've got some nostalgia blinders on. So then as everything starts to unravel there, it hits me. These motherfuckers needed a way to get a bunch of heat on a random person that they're not using quick, so that they could have The Rock come out and bury their ass. And that's exactly what they did. So they have him come out there, deliver this whole anti-American political racial promo thing. It's just for The Rock to come out and fucking just kill his ass dead. See, it seemed a little fucked up. I don't know. That whole situation seemed kind of fucked up. So The Rock delivered this final line that was a setup for him. It was a stupid line, but the whole line was a setup for him to say, I should sit at the head of the table. And that's literally, that was it. The entire segment, the whole fucking segment was set up so that The Rock could say that last fucking bit of words and tease a match against Roman. That's the whole thing was a giant waste of time. I honestly think they went really long on that segment because they had to cut time due to the referee stoppage of the tag match earlier in the show. That's my only, like giving them the benefit of the doubt type thing here, because it went on way too long. The Rock's promo sucked. Jinder's wasn't terrible, but I don't know, it definitely felt dated, nostalgic, I guess. But yeah, the whole segment was literally just a setup for The Rock to tease a match against Roman. And it's like, I don't know about you guys, but like, are you excited for that? Is that something you want to see? At this point, I don't know. Like, I really don't care, but let's be real. If it happens, which it's looking like it's going to happen, I'll definitely be watching, you know. And now we're going through this whole thing with like, okay, well, they screwed Cody Rhodes over last year. Or are we screwing Cody Rhodes over again this year? Like, I mean, you know, I think the best course of action with this. Now, I never, viewed Elimination Chamber as like a big, huge pay-per-view, right? And I don't imagine most people do. But given that this Elimination Chamber is going to be in Australia this year, and the capacity for that stadium is like 70,000, like, being this is a big overseas show somewhere, like, it's gonna be a huge show. And especially if they can get The Rock there for that. Absolutely 100% sold out show. 70,000 people, like, huge. That'd be a huge show. So I think that would be the best course of action. You get The Rock versus Roman at Elimination Chamber. Have Roman go over on The Rock, because The Rock doesn't need to win. He doesn't. If The Rock gets the win over Roman Reigns, then goddamn it. No, absolutely not. Because his ass is just going to disappear for 10 years after the match is over. Let's be real. He has the match with Roman at Elimination Chamber. Roman picks up the win. Then they can go over to WrestleMania, have the big rematch, Cody versus Roman for the belt, and then Cody can finally, dare I say, complete the story. Like that, in a perfect world, that would work out. Then everybody gets what they want in the end. Right? I feel like it's the best way to do it, and everybody would be happy. And then Roman Reigns can continue to take his vacation, except not as the champion. So the belt can actually be on television. That'd be sick. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. So what do you think? You think we'll see The Rock at Elimination Chamber? You think we'll see The Rock at WrestleMania? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm outie. Peace out, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one. And I'll catch you next time.